أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم. We'll continue with Surah Al-Mulk, ayah number 9. Yesterday, ayah number 8, the Jahannam description. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say it will have a horrible sound, will be boiling. It look like soon it will burst out of anger. Every time when a group enter, the keepers of the fire will ask them, had no warner come to you? Okay, that was just to increase their misery and suffering. Otherwise, the keepers also know that the warner did go to them. Okay, قالوا, they will say, Bala, yes. Why not? قد جاءنا, definitely came to us. نذير, a warner. فكذبنا, we belied, we rejected. وقلنا, and we said, ما نزل الله من شيء. ما, no. نزل الله, Allah has sent down min shay, anything. Allah has not sent any book or any prophet. In antum, you are no ones, illa except fi, inside dwalalin. Dwalal like misguidance, error. Kabir, big. Okay? So this was our reply to the warner. Okay? We say there is no such thing as warner from Allah. We belied, okay? And then we say, you, the prophet, the warner are in a big error, in a big misguidance. This is what our reply was to them. وَقَالُوا, and they will say, لَوْ كُنَّا, if we were, نَسْمَعُ, that we were listening, أَوْ نَعْقِلُ, or we were understanding, مَا, no, kunna, we would have been, fi, in, ashabi, the companions, as-sa'ir, of the blazing fire. Okay, so a person, he don't know. So there are two ways to find out the truth. One is what? Nasma. Keep on listening, become a good listener. And naqilu, keep on thinking and pondering and figure out the thing yourself. So these are the two faculties which will take you to the guidance. So they say, we didn't listen to the intelligent, wise people, the prophets also. And our brain, our mental power also we didn't use to figure out what is the truth. So if we would have used these things, we would have not ended up to be in the companions of the blazing fire. Okay? وَقَالُوا, so this is what is for us, that we should become a good listener. Listening is very important. And you listen to who? If you are attached to somebody who is saying something good to you, then you will be able to listen. Otherwise, you will listen to what? Nonsense. All right? So it is very, very important that somebody is knocking at the door of your brain and wake up, life is short, do preparation. May Allah needs to be pleased. Okay? The life is short. Come in the life of the Qur'an, the life of deen. This is the success. All these things are the big realities of life. Okay, so they say, لَوْ كُنَّا, if you were nasma, we were listening, or naqilu, understanding by ourselves. مَا كُنَّا, we will have not ended up to be the companions of this blazing fire. So in that way, فَاعْتَرَفُوا, i'taraf means confession, that you admit your mistake. بِذَنْبِهِمْ, and their sin, and their mistake. They will do confession, they will say yes. Okay? Why Allah mentioned this? Because on the day of judgment, they will not do confession. They will say, Wallahi Rabbina ma kunna mushrikeen. We swear that we never did any shirk. But now when they see the Jahannam and they are inside the Jahannam, so fa'atarafu, too late. Now they are doing confession of their sin when they see the Jahannam and they feel it. فَسُحْقًا, away with, like go away, rejection. This is called suhqan, okay? This suhqan is maf'ul mutlaq. Why we know it is, why we want to figure out is maf'ul mutlaq? Because look, it is mansoob. And this is a noun. And the kalam start with a mansoob noun, you need to figure out why will be mansoob. There has to be something before it. Okay? So there is no amil which give nasab here. So we say that what is this? Ashaqahumullahu suhqan. Okay? Allah keep them away from His mercy with the keeping. So this is maf'ul mutlaq. Okay, so فَأَصْحَقَهُمُ اللَّهُ is mahdhuf before. So فَصُحْقًا means somebody away from the mercy of Allah. Okay? This is like a curse. Be away from the mercy. لِأَصْحَابْهُ, the companion as-sa'ir of the blazing fire. Then what about the good people? إِنَّ الَّذِينَ, indeed those يَخْشَوْنَ, who are afraid. Khashya means scared. Okay, mindful is more. Rabbahum, their Lord, bilghaybi, unseen, by unseen, which means they have not seen their Lord. Lahum, for them, maghfiratun is forgiveness. Wa ajrun, a reward, kabir, big reward, right? Okay? So, okay. So, qad qalqala ja'ana, maddi muttasil. فكذبنا قلقلا. كذبنا. Okay, نزل الله. You see, this lam will be thin because this is not the name of Allah. And this lam will be thick because ma qabal is maftuh. Before there is a fatha. So this is a little bit tricky that you abruptly change the gear and then you go from thin to thick. Okay, so otherwise you might say نزل الله, which is wrong because then you say both the lam thick. So how will you say? نزل الله. لله. The first one will be thin, the second word will be thick. لله. Okay? Min shay. The gunna here, nun sakin followed by sheen. In antum. Izhar here, nun sakin followed by hamza. In antum. Antum gunna, nun sakin followed by ta. Illa fi dalalin kabir. Tanween followed by kaf. Okay? So what you do, gunna. Kunna nun mushaddad. Again here. Dhambihim. Okay? Nun sakin followed by ba. Okay? This is called iqlab. Iqlab means turning upside down. Iqlab. Okay? So for example, there is a nun sakin which is followed by ba. Or there is tanween. What is tanween? Double fatha, double kasra, or double dhamma. Everyone is tanween. Every tanween has a nun sakin in it. So that is why they both are the same. So, like for example, you say, look, an, bi, ya, an, biya. You see? Nun sakin, followed by ba. So whenever there is a nun sakin followed by ba, you change that nun into a mim, accompanied by a gunna. So instead of saying anbiya, what you say? Anbiya. Or for example, the example of tanween, you say sami'an baswira. You see? So tanween followed by ba. So instead of saying sami'an, what you say? Sami'an baswira. Okay? So the same thing is here. Dhambihim. Nun sakin followed by ba. This is the only letter, okay? Like for example, in other things there are 6 letters, 15 letters, but iqlab is easy. Okay, nun sakin followed by ba or tanween followed by ba. That's the only letter. So it's easy to remember. And in the Quran, for your facilitation, there will be a small meme there also. Bidhambihim. Okay? فَصُحْقًا لِي. Tanween followed by lam. إدغام بغير غنة. صغير. إن نون مشدد. الذين لام thing. يخشون واو لين. يخشون واو ساكن ما قبل مفتوح. ربهم بالغيب غنة here. لهم مغفرة ميم ساكن followed by ميم إدغام مع الغنة. تنوين followed by واو إدغام مع الغنة. مغفرة و تنوين followed by كاف يدو غنة. أجر كبير. And this ra will be thin. Okay, why? Because if a ra has a kasra, it will be thin. But if it has a sukoon, then you look at the maqabal. But maqabal is also sukoon. Then you look at maqabal. So because of this kasra, this ra will be thin. Okay? So you don't say kabir. Don't say like this. Like you make a sharp tip of a pencil. It sounds very beautiful. Kabir. Thin. Very thin. Okay? Kabir.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قالوا بلى قد جاءنا نذير فكذبنا وقلنا ما نزل الله من شيء إن أنتم إلا في ضلال كبير وقالوا لو كنا نسمع أو نعقل ما كنا في أصحاب السعير فاعترفوا بذنبهم فسحقا لأصحاب السعير إن الذين يخشون ربهم بالغيب لهم مغفرة وأجر كبير.
وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله.